Previously on CSI Mwangi Expanse.
Excuse me, what do you two want?
Hey.
In this morgue? In this monkey morgue? What are you doing here? Who are you? Come on.
We are Mac and Jack. We're private investigators. Isn't that right, Jack?
Yeah, that's correct. Oh, yeah, I've heard of you two. Yeah, you go around investigating crimes about monkeys.
Yeah. Well, that news travels fast. That Jimmy Jim must have really spread the word.
He's got a mouth on him. Maybe we shouldn't employ him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it from Jimmy Jim. He's my son. It's a small world.
Goddamn. All right, listen. We came here to look at the body of that little monkey that died probably about 3 months ago now.
We keep all the monkey bodies in here. Every monkey that ever dies, whether it's natural causes, whether it's they get shot, whether they are chopped up, whether they're eaten and they turn into poop from another animal. We keep every sort of carcass, whether it be old or new. So you can see it.
That must be a pretty big morgue for a jungle filled with monkeys.
It's quite a big place, yeah. I'm not sure who pays for it, but I've got a job and I'm having a good time. So the tray that you need, where this particular monkey is kept, I believe is 32F. It's down the corridor, you turn left, you go down about 10 feet, and then you turn right, and then you'll find F just at the end of the room. I know, it's not a good system. Thanks very much. You're very helpful. Did he say left here, or?
I can't remember. Yeah.
Here it is, 32F, I think he said. Let's just open this one. Yeah, this is the one.
It's very creaky.
Yeah, look at this.
It's weird.
It's pretty decomposed here.
Oh my God, look at that poor monkey face.
Yeah, those eyes.
Look.
They disappeared. I mean, they don't disappear. They stay in my dreams.
Let's cut it open. Its internal organs are all in bleeding. They're bloody.
They definitely bled when he died.
With that arrow.
That arrow. Can we see the arrow? Is the arrow? Oh, no, that'll be in the next episode, probably. I don't know what to say. This monkey died, and I can't stop thinking about that goddamn monkey killer.
But he's gonna get... Don't look, Jack. Snap out of it.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get that son of a beep.
You and me, Mac. Let's get out of here.
This is largely pointless.
I'm gonna close his eyes.
Close his eyes. Don't worry, monkey. We're gonna get that son of a bitch for you.
Kiss him on the head.
Oh, a bit of skin came off.
That was pretty disgusting.
All right. Let's go.
Whoa! Get food again!
It's just so pointless.
Disgusting as well. Like, why would they do that?
I was gonna be like, what? Like, inspect the body, but then I was like, what can we find?
Yeah, we knew he got shot by an arrow. That was it. That was the only thing that we knew.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
There's bite marks in some of the clothing.
Looks like they starved.
So they were starved to death, possibly by another dwarf who hated dwarves. Where's Baba gone?
I don't know. Well, I think we should open the temple anyway.
No!
Yes! Look what I found! It's the belt of the Dwarven Kings!
Rot in hell, you bastard. Do you love them? Or do you love the shards?
I love the shards.
The adventure continues now.
We've been in the Wraith Room and come out the other side. We've had lovely lunch as well. I like the post-lunch record. It always makes we're peppy. So let's get peppy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
Peppy Le Pew! Peppy Le Pew!
I'll tell you what, that's...
the problematic skunk.
problematic.
Very problematic. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, very problematic.
2022 eyes.
Oh, yeah.
1922 eyes, to be honest.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes.
He pursues, doesn't he?
How is
He
awful.
pursues heavily.
He does not understand the concept of no.
Yes.
Yes.
Consent is not in his vocabulary.
Yeah.
It's not because he speaks with a French accent and he's supposed to be a stinky skunk. That's not the problem.
No.
No.
You don't even get to that layer.
Yes.
The other reason. We could also go like, oh, are we sure about that? But no, we can put that aside because there are worse things than that.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Oh my goodness!
Pepe.
Can I show you my new dice bag?
We've seen it. We've all seen it, mate.
This
We've
is
been here
great.
for 3 episodes.
This is great radio for all the listeners, I'm sure.
Yeah.
'Cause it's, look at my. So I went out. This was a present for my birthday from my partner's girlfriend's wife.
oh, wow.
You have to, when you're poly, describing things becomes like describing your lineage in Game of Thrones.
Isn't it? Yeah.
It's like fucking so many names. But yeah, look, she made me a little. It's a dragon scale dice bag, and it's got the DCP logo that Ross designed for us on one side, and it's got Simon Brumet's Dungeon Master artwork.
Nice.
Absolutely
Rainbow.
gorgeous.
Do you
Just to let you know that
Beautiful.
that logo is actually copyrighted, so you can't use it without my.
Shall I just
say-so.
set fire? to
Sorry.
that?
Aren't we not allowed to use it anyway?
no.
But
Or just, can we have your permission?
No. Give it me.
Do you know what? There's actually another fun fact. During lockdown, there's a lovely lady, Mardy Bumbag or something.
Lady Mardy Bumbag.
No, something like that. And she makes order pants with different fabrics, and I have a pair of pants with that fabric.
Very with the
Yeah.
Danger Club logo on it.
With your face. Oh no! But it's on reverse, weirdly. So you're nuzzling my balls whenever I wear my dragon pants.
That's fine. You don't need Ross's permission for that.
Yeah.
Weirdly, you don't need my permission.
Mardy
either.
Bum Boutique. That's right. Big shout out to that. She's
Mardy
she's
Bum
lovely.
Boutique?
Yeah, and she puts
She
up
is
fabrics and
Mardy
be like, anyone want some pants made of this fabric? And lots of people do.
That is cool.
Yes.
And
It's
a
actually about the right
indeed.
size, that bag. It's,
What?
Speaking of bags,
No one put anything in my dice bag, all right? It is fresh. It is unsullied.
it reminds me of swimming pools, oddly. I don't know why that image is coming to my mind.
Oh dear, Drummond, how was your trip to the swimming pool recently?
Well, my trip to the swimming pool went badly, actually.
dear.
Terribly
buckle
bad.
yourselves in, Dangerlings.
It's because...
Here we go.
well, look,
This is a roller coaster.
I'm blaming the moon because Colin told me to.
Yeah, it was the moon's
Yeah,
fault,
all right,
actually.
The moon's
Yeah,
fault.
yeah.
The moon was
this your
in its
moon drum?
confusion
Because
place.
that also plays a part in this story.
Well, I mean, it does a bit because, well, I had to take Oaken to his swimming lesson, and I was a bit confused, and, I forgot that I have to go in the water with him, which is, I didn't forget. What I forgot was to bring any, swimming stuff with me. So I had no towel, no swimming shorts, no nothing, and, I was about to take him into the pool, and then realised that I didn't have anything to wear. What I should have done was just keep my underwear on and jump in the pool. What I did do was run out to the front desk with Oaken in my arms, half dressed, saying, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. I've got a lesson with my child in a minute, and I don't have any swimming shorts. Do you have any in Lost Property?" And they said no. And I said, "Do you have any I can buy?" And they said yes. And I went, "Okay, great. Where are they?" And you went over there, and they only had large size. Now I am large, but I'm large times 4 usually, and this was large times nothing, just large. So when I
Not
put
even
them
extra
on,
large.
I got them on just about, but they were supposed to be shorts, like baggy looking shorts, and it looked like a Speedo that I was wearing. I had to push them all up around, my sort of crotchal area, and then when I was trying to, move Oaken around in the pool, because you have to, wave their legs around and encourage them to do this and that, which is really hard in a short pool when you've got a bad back and you've got fucking penis destroying shorts on. Literally cut my penis in half. It's horrendous. When I say literally, it didn't actually come apart, but it was in half in my pants, and it was extremely painful. Ended up having to tell the teacher, and they all went, "Oh, how sweet!" Because I'd spent £28 on these shorts I'll never ever use again.
Did you use the phrase "penis in half" when you explained it to the teacher?
I didn't use
They
that.
should not have responded sweet to that.
I just said they're extremely tight. I can barely move in them. It's quite painful.
At least now, I was just going to say, at least now you can give them to Lost Property and they'll have some swimming
I suppose
shorts.
I didn't. I kept them.
Yes.
£28,
I
mate.
to wear them.
£28.
Because I did check online, and they are tipped to be this season's hot seller. The
Really?
penis destroying shorts.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Really?
yeah.
The penis
Fun for all the family.
cutter shorts.
Yes, penis cutter
Penis
shorts.
cutter shorts. Penis cutter shorts.
Penis cutter shorts.
Is it doing
Penis cutter
linking with
shorts.
House of the Dragon? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Penis cutter
The
shorts
penis
does
cutter
sound
shorts.
like a Harry Potter character.
Penis cutter shorts.
To the front.
Anyway, yeah, that was pretty awful.
Oh my!
Thanks for
You
joining.
want your penis cut?
So
Then
now Drum
these are the
has
shorts for you.
2 penises.
No, don't do that. We'll do that as an intro one time.
I've done it now.
You've got enough intros for cuts.
I tell you what, it's probably a magic item, isn't it? Because you've got the belt of the Dwarven Kings and penis cutter shorts.
Penis cutter shorts.
The
Yeah,
penis
if you
cutter
kept-
shorts.
Shots of the cutted penis.
Is it a cursed item? Only if you're not into it.
That's how you will. If you kept searching the priest, you've been like, that's why he was such a dick.
That's why they all died. Actually, they were just all the dwarves have penis cutter shorts
Cutting
in
their
that room.
dicks.
We'll all wear penis cutter shorts.
I still don't feel that's quite resolved, that plot line. I want to know. I like the way you got a bit of something in it.
Yeah, get a little bit of.
Only we'd had a dwarf there with us.
It's as resolved as it's going to get.
Yes. No, I'm
Sure, yeah, without time travel and
It satiated my curiosity because I was just like, it's going to be.
You've
I want to
learned
know.
more about Dwarven lore as well, like the king.
Yes. What were the 5 kings?
Barrymore.
Clungy.
Definitely remember
Clungy.
Barrymore.
Yeah.
Swiggles.
Sphinct.
Sphinx.
Sphinct.
That was the one that got me.
King Sphinct.
King
I
Sphinx.
can't remember the other two.
There was one called Squiggle or Squiggle or Squoggle.
Squoggle.
And there was Torag.
Smiggle.
Oh, and Torag.
Torag.
Yes, because you couldn't be called Torag because that's the god. So you can have Torag.
But there wasn't.
Because apparently
there was
dwarves
an
can
S
name
one.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that the Droskar, the evil dwarf god, he's the only evil god in the Dwarven pantheon, and his backstory is that he was one of Torag's, like all of the other gods in the Dwarven pantheon are either like Torag's immediate family or Torag's students, because it's that kind of religion where it's just like it's the Skywalkers, everyone's related, and they all made like great works. And it turned out that Droskar had been ripping off his work from someone else, like all the stuff he'd brought on some other guy had made, and he just kept bringing it into school, and that's why the dwarves consider him evil and have cast him out and made him the evil god. And I was like, wow, that is absolutely like written by creative people of just like, yeah, the evil guy was the one who ripped off someone's work. David.
Jesus. I couldn't imagine a worse crime. Yeah.
Nothing worth plagiarism.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's horrendous.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that voice for that.
You got
Oh,
a
'cause
special
that's
belt.
Dwarven voice.
Special belts.
Got a special belt. You got the.
I love belts that little magic items that you'll completely forget that you've got that ability. Like, I have no confidence if Hans can remember that he can do it up a notch and grant us all dark vision. I mean,
Watch how he does it next fight.
yeah. Well,
It's the temporary hit points is a really nice thing for one action.
it's
For
really
one
good.
action, gain your level in hit points. That's a really nice little thing to be able to, especially at a pinch when you're really low on stuff. To be like, tighten my belt, and it's such a lovely image. I love it. It's just like you tighten your belt to get the powers.
Yeah.
Fulton didn't even say thanks. Just said, I'm a king now. It's like, oh.
Do you want to know the 5 kings? What their actual names are?
All right, let's
No.
let's
yes.
see the actual 5 kings.
Clungy.
You got any of them right?
Squiggle bum.
Each ruled by one of the 5 brothers. Gadric I founded
Gadric the
Garadah.
first.
Gadric
Gadric won. This time, it's kingly.
That's like Philomena Kunk or so. She goes like,
Yeah.
it's King Third.
Sagorn the Holy.
Sagsagon.
Sagorn.
Sagorn.
I
the
love
Holy.
Sagsagon, you know, it's my favourite. I always order
Great
it.
side.
Yeah.
Dogon.
Doggone, mate.
Dog on, mate.
Doggone, mate.
Grak the Younger.
Oh, a bit of crack.
Crack the elder.
Do you think he was the one who invented that crack?
Yeah.
Cracked
and
crack.
Tagric I.
Tadric the First. What is wrong with you?
Tadric won.
Do you not? Never did history, did you?
No.
George Third.
So yeah, almost
George
similar.
Three.
If Grack the Younger, I feel like if he's the one who became king, I feel like you just call him Grack and you refer to the other one as Grack the Elder. I don't feel like you need a qualifier. It's like it's not like Grack Jr. or son of the famous Grack. He's literally the king.
Yeah.
Also, what happens when he becomes older?
It's old Grack.
Older.
Yeah.
The older.
The old Grack.
I'm old Grack.
I drink bourbon ale from a shoe.
I'm going in my crack.
Dusty Grack.
Oh, we got some lovely little bits of character stuff in there.
I think you'll find it's called character shit.
Character shit. Thank you,
Character
Ross. We've got some
shit.
good character shit, and we're doing well in terms of where we've gotten through in terms of what I wrote. So last record session we were running almost ahead of what we'd written. There was a lot of figuring out as
that
you were
never
making
happens, right? I
yeah. You made really good time. Well, we're back, Drummond. We're back to where we are because at the moment we're at the point in my plan for last week's episode, which says wrap up the Wraith encounter. That's as far as we got.
Yeah.
So I've got another
That's good.
paragraph.
I do-
We've got loads prepped.
I love
Great.
the fact as well, like, just before we camped, we stole through the crack.
Yeah.
And we got there and you were like, oh, you're very tired. You're all so tired. Very tired.
Just go to sleep.
Why don't you just have a rest? The Wraith definitely not going to catch up with you. Definitely don't want to get this Wraith in there. Okay, we'll have a sleep. The Wraith comes and kills you.
You failed. So you failed your stealth check when it was walking around in the street. It saw you then. It was gonna follow you until you stopped wherever.
Isn't it weird?
But you had been travelling for nearly 48 hours.
we had,
so
we
I was
had.
like, okay, we do need to stop this at some point.
Yeah.
And it's better if you stop it at a point where you can find out something about the Wraith and resolve it, rather than just like it turns up just in a cave a day's trip down and just starts kicking off. And you're like,
Well, will it follow
It's
us
that
even
guy.
past the mountain, or just go to the Windy Market?
yeah, like years later, you'll be like,
Windsy market.
Everyone's least favourite market, that one. Oh, Jesus.
you're just in a restaurant somewhere. The waiter puts the bill down. You look up. It's the Wraith.
In the
Welcome to the Windy Market.
Yes.
We've all eaten
Go
our
to the
beans. I hope
Gusty
you're ready.
restaurant over there. Just goes, there's a Wraith. So we
Gets
just
you in
blow
between
away.
the starters and the mains, just to
Yeah,
really,
he's
like,
The textile shop, all of his products gone, winded away.
Winded away.
Winded away.
Yes.
Winded away.
a wind away,
What
a
happened to that?
wind away,
Winded away,
a wind away, a wind away.
In
Oh,
the
dear, which-
market, the windy market.
Oh, the line does not sleep there. The line moved on.
No, the line winded away. Yeah, it says, whew. No, I'm glad we got a bit of backstory after, because I felt like, oh, poor guy, he's just been wandering about. And also, did he not attack us in the house through, like, respect to the dishwasher or something?
Oh yeah, he didn't want to like.
Just don't want to muss up this beautiful house.
I must respect the dishwasher.
I'll get you, but once you leave the dishwasher, because I don't want to damage it. It's a classic hot pot.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
I guess
yes.
he wanted to know a little bit more about you, but now he's dead and you've got his belt, so
I know, yeah,
all turned out nicely.
Yeah.
And we're back on track to find Caragor, right?
Back on
Caragor
track,
one
find
fan.
Caragor,
Yes.
which I guess gives us an important question as how many days are you going to keep resting for to try and recover your drain condition? I will give you, because you didn't really do, you kind of went to you sat in the crack, you looked at the shards, you went to have a little look in the temple and you came back. That's basically a downtime day, so I'm happy to take that as a day of rest. So for that one, you can all take off. Let's say 2 points. Take off 2 points of drain. 2 points of drain for resting for the day, and then the following night. So it's now 24 hours since you fought the Wraith.
I'm happy to carry on, keep going. Like I'm only on level 2 drain, but it's fine.
But you took does that would take you 2 off?
Yeah, because I had 4.
So do you have to rest for a whole day, or can you?
Yeah, every day that you rest, every full night's rest,
Right.
you take away a point of drain. Rules as written, if you rest for a full day, you don't actually get it back, but I think that's fair. You can.
Yeah.
That's
a
fine.
day
I
of
think we
rest
can
you get.
carry pushing on through
Yeah.
to the darkness.
I mean,
we didn't.
Drain isn't too bad either. It's a bit
No.
of fortitude, by the looks.
With the days that we did rest, do we get all the hit points back?
Have all your hit points back because Shania's got enough time to to patch you
Heal
all up.
and
Just
heal
keep doing
and heal
medicine checks
again.
until you're back up to full. You got a whole day to rest.
Okay.
So we just go down in the. We didn't go down like.
So yeah,
carry
so you
on.
basically
carry on
press
down
on.
the trail.
Yeah.
I love the fact though, just before we do so, coming back to the camp and finding Fulton naked, abusing the shard, but the fact that Bella's just like, right, I'm taking that away from you, you're like, oh well, never mind, that was fun.
Yeah,
like a child, just
I
sort
thought
of like
Fulton
playing.
would snatch it. Like,
Yeah, no,
Don't
it was just sort of like,
Might be in his head. Who knows?
well, yeah.
You'll find out.
Just remember who gave you the belt.
Yeah.
Or King Belt.
Oh, Clungy's watching, mate.
Well, let's tighten our belts and find out
Barrymore.
what happens. So you get up, you take the camp apart, and you are kind of ready. How's Shania feeling at this point? Like you've taken 24 hours longer than you were planning on taking just to rest up and get everyone
Yeah,
healed.
she's pretty antsy about it. I mean, like, I think she's aware that it was the right choice, but definitely antsy, very antsy about going back and checking on that stuff and picking up the belt. That seemed extremely pointless to her. She doesn't give a fuck about the backstory. She's chomping at the bit.
Okay.
Jam.
Hello.
I haven't spoken to you in ages.
No, I was chomping at this bit. It's the worst breakfast
That's
I've
my
had.
bit.
Oh,
Stop chomping at it.
How do you?
Give it here.
How you feeling, Jam?
Oh, I don't know. I've been working on my one-man show, but I'm really not sure when we're going to get a chance to put it on.
Well, you can always leave if you want and travel the world and do some stand-up.
I thought my destiny was that I had to remain with you.
You're
Literally
own-
left at any point.
What? You're your own person.
This
So
is as we're walking, right?
Yeah.
We're working, yeah.
I mean, we're kind of.
Sure.
You bring us up now, but we're sort of underground in a cave.
you could.
Maybe you want to explore a cave.
You can go through one of the night holes or the day holes.
You saying you want me to go?
No.
No, it's up to you. You're your own.
I mean, why would you want him to stay? What's he going to find? This is like a tomb.
No, I'm just saying. For
I
the
like it.
future.
Maybe when we get to a nice place, somebody can say, "Hey, man, why don't you check out?"
You're your own person. You don't have to. If you want to go and explore the world, you can. Obviously, not here. I'm not saying we leave you here.
I don't know. I think we should leave him in the dark. It's peaceful down here, isn't it?
I'm just saying. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? Jam.
Fucking hell, mate. I mean, these are pretty deep questions to land on a little meat man. I mean, even I don't know what I want to do.
What's your
what you want to
5-year
do.
plan?
I've never. Jesus Christ!
What did you do today to get your goals?
What are you grateful for?
5 years.
Yes. Make an Excel spreadsheet about your goals.
I've never really thought about what I want in life. I've only ever thought about the need for service, which is strange because I don't really have anyone to serve.
Yeah, we don't ask you to do anything for us, so...
I know, I've been making you breakfast every day for the last 3 months. You never eat it.
Yeah, it's because
Is it all in Shania's pocket?
I mean, I have been eating most of it.
Yes, it's just not very filling, is it? Sort of, pebbles and twigs and that you cooked some, whatever that
Tiny
was.
little fry-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've never really thought about what I want in life.
have a think.
What do you think I should want?
We don't know. That's the thing. Is whatever you want.
You got to think for yourself, mate.
Right. All right. If you say so, I'll think for myself.
Aye.
Can you get me started? What should I be thinking?
What you want to do?
What can you feel deep down in your heart?
do I want to do?
What makes you happy?
I want to be the king and have lots of meat.
Wow.
Well, you can already. Hey, from one king to
You're not a king.
a pauper.
Not a king.
You can just pronounce yourself king and have as much meat as you want.
Apparently that's what Clungy did.
Oh, Clungy.
E.T. Clungy.
An absolute, an inspiration to us all. Or maybe I want to be a famous musician.
Yeah.
Be a famous music. I could be the most successful musician in the world.
Well, yes, it's good to go for your goals, but you do need talent. And,
Oh,
you know...
no,
He doesn't have
right,
talent.
I should
I
give it up
mean-
on
Have you ever
that.
heard him play the ukulele?
Have you ever
What's
played?
a
Have you ever
ukulele?
played any instruments?
And why are you winking at me? I'm taking out your eye.
What are you doing?
My contacts are coming out. I'm having serious problems with my contacts.
I see. No, that's
Carry
quite
on.
right. I shouldn't bring attention to this. It's weird. Yes, talent.
Yeah. So, what do you want to
Ukulele.
play? What kind of instrument do you want to
I
play?
want to play a banjolele.
Oh, like Bubba.
You can't really,
I
because
want to
that's
be the
already
best.
taken.
No, I'm going to be the best banjolele player in the world.
I don't think
Have you ever played one before?
No, but I'm sure I will be.
All right. Well, you get your own because you ain't playing this one.
I'd avoid strings.
teach him.
Fuck off.
Fulton said I could be anything.
I'd avoid strings though, because it'll probably just sort of like chop you into little sausages.
I want to be a king with meat who's the greatest banjolele player in the world.
Right.
Do you know, I have a feeling that maybe your dreams are not the kinds of dreams you should be having, and maybe we should just say, hey, why don't you stick with us for a while until you die eventually, okay?
And I want to find my lost child and
What? Hold on, whoa.
and have an undead army. That's
so-
all I. That's those are my wants.
Rewind.
What?
You've got a child.
No.
Basically, he's aping all the stuff that is in our stuff.
Oh,
do you mean?
I
Okay,
see,
do you mean
I see,
understand?
I see.
Do you mean there's
What's
someone out
happening
there
here?
that's
It's just-
jam?
He doesn't understand.
I'll need to have a child first, and then I can lose it, and then I want to find it.
No, those are our goals.
Those are our goals, man.
Wait, raise an undead army? Who wants to do that?
You.
Oh shit! Really? Oh
No, he's not some seer that can see inside my head. I don't care about it.
We've heard you mumbling it in your sleep.
Well, I mean, it would have its advantages, wouldn't it? I mean,
There you go.
It'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty metal.
An undead
Yes.
army.
That'd be pretty.
What would you call it?
I'd call it the shuffling horde.
Yep, that's what I want to call mine.
No, well, you can't. So,
All right, well, Jam, listen. You have a think about what you want to do.
Right.
And when we get to the next town, which is nice and safe, you make a decision.
And then I'll have a baby and learn to play the banjolele.
If that's what you truly want to do, then yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
if you do manage to raise an undead army as well, just remember who gave you a belt. Yeah. So.
Let's
sure I
keep
must have
walking.
given it
We've been
about
walking all this time, haven't we?
Oh, yes. Yeah, we're walking through this vaulted hall.
You didn't give it. Actually, I think it was Shania that bought him a snazzy suit. It was the last time you
It was,
clothed
yeah.
Jam. Although he's been wearing a white suit in the jungle for a
Yeah.
year. So
Yeah.
It's looking like a BBC One World War correspondent kind of house sort of thing. Yeah. Right. Well, this is interesting. This is interesting vaulted room.
you travel through. You eventually leave the more constructed dwarven parts, and you're kind of moving through natural caves again. You travel for most of the day, and just as you're starting to feel it a little bit, you feel a rush of cooler air against you, and as you get further forwards, those of you with dark vision can see up ahead of you.
It depends on Fulton's belt, doesn't it?
Oh, this belt is feeling nice and snug.
Need to tighten that.
I tighten out.
Whom! Suddenly,
Whoa! That is. Oh, it's so cool.
Hey, I mean, I already had it, so
Yeah, as well, been no different.
I'd already cast dark vision on myself, but yeah, it's cool.
It's cool. Right? Fuck you guys. I don't think anyone appreciates just how cool that belt is, you know. And I had to go through some real peril. Me and Shania had a little adventure, didn't
You know
we?
what
Yeah, we
makes it-
did. Yeah, we had a little adventure, didn't we, Shania? Yes,
you know what makes it less cool is how you keep going on about how cool it is. It's really, really diminishing
Well, I
the cool
don't-
of the belt. I'm
well-
just saying, it's not very metal of you, okay?
Well, I don't know. I don't find cool stuff. And last thing was a spear. And I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah.
hey,
Where are we?
Velda.
What can we see?
Velda.
Well, you can all see because we got dark
Why don't
vision.
you tell us?
It's the cool belt. That's
Why
not
don't
cool
you-
anymore, apparently.
Why don't you tell us, because you are now new to this dark vision thing?
Well,
explain to us what you
I can see
see.
everything, and in this voice, I shall tell you.
oh dear. I like how Velda's got into metal recently.
Yeah, well, he's always been quite a metal.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like things
Sorry, James, I had to move your sandwich because Kaplan was trying to break into it.
He's always trying to break into the...
Kaplan.
James had like a little chicken sandwich, and Kaplan. We don't have meat in this house, so Kaplan
Cat
is
in
like,
the bag. Cat in the bag.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone.
Cat in a bag.
Kaplan
Is
suddenly
there any
decided
other
we have
meat in that
value.
bag
there's
over there?
nothing, isn't
Oh, right. He's all right to get in the bag then. It's fine.
I've turned to Velda and I go,
Yeah, do you, son, help her.
in Dwarven.
Clunge.
Is it everyone else can understand? or
No,
is it
only you.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Oh,
could
me and him because he speaks it anyway.
He speaks it anyway, yeah. So the other two, I don't know if the other two
Sorry,
speak.
just a personal thing between me and Velda.
Okay, I don't care.
Do you know what? Actually, and that really is true. I took Dwarven, so I thought that'd be cool. We could be like, quick, buddy, I'm in trouble in Dwarvish, and no one would understand. And you've never said anything in Dwarvish. The whole
reminded
time.
me,
and
so
I also
now I am.
didn't tell you that I could speak Dwarvish either. I thought then maybe I could listen in, and you'd say something evil about me, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I heard that. You didn't know I spoke Dwarvish, did you?" And then even that is forgotten about.
He's going to get into that.
Yeah.
Sorry, but...
He wants the mince pies.
Yeah.
He wants the mince pies now.
That's right, he's licking his
Wheeled it about.
Nah, he's all right. He's just licking his ass beside the mince pies. We're fine. We're
He did
fine.
that
Licking his ass
classic, he did that
behind
classic
the
cat
mince
thing
pie.
of just like, as soon as we realised what he was doing, it's like, no, I'm licking my balls. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't trying to get the mince pie.
Sorry to interrupt the podcast.
No, that's
Dangerlings.
fine. It's an excuse I frequently use when I'm caught doing things.
Oh yeah.
I'm just licking my ass.
Yeah. Are you trying to steal that? No, I'm just licking my balls. Don't worry about it.
Oh, since that's the case, I'll leave you alone, sir. Please carry on.
Yes. Continue. Thank you very much.
I don't need to see your ticket after all.
I do like your clothes, Tall.
You are entering a large cavern. Looking ahead of you, you can see the first time since you left the Dwarven village what looks like purpose-built structures. You can see the tunnel seems to lead between a pair of towers built of stone that have weird angular architecture, and there is a fence that goes across this cavern to the other side, made of the same kind of style. It's kind of curved and almost spiky like style of sort of spiked parapets along this wall, blocking off the cavern, and the way ahead lies between the two watchtowers. There are no lights on around the thing around there.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Is this going to be a trap?
Probably.
I don't know about that. I mean, it's very ancient. Can I do a...
Can I make a knowledge?
Society, if you want to know, get an idea of what the architecture is.
I'm really sorry. I sort of dropped out when you were talking about it because I was watching Kaplan attacking stuff.
It is entertaining.
I'm sorry. I'm not quite sure what we're looking at. Is it like two towers or something over the top? Is that what you said?
So yes, this cavern has got a wall across it, and there are the way ahead lies through the wall where there are two towers.
Right.
Through
22.
Cool.
Drum. If you don't listen again, just remember you were licking your balls
Yeah,
while I was
that's the
describing
excuse.
it, and that's what you
I
didn't
was
hear.
watching someone else at that point.
So sorry, I was,
Well, that's
That was
also
the real
acceptable, I
thing.
suppose. Yeah.
22 on a society.
27.
27
Itch.
on a society. You, I guess, realise that Shania is kind of just staring at it, and then you look at it a bit more carefully. And from books that you have read, Velda, you recognise the architecture as being Dark Elf architecture. This is a Drow settlement.
Oh, it's a Drow settlement. Ooh,
It's a Drow settlement.
I
Drow
just
settlement.
said that. I literally just said that. Belt.
Shania, it's a Drow settlement.
Yeah, I know.
does that mean we're going to go through like a Tengu settlement as well?
Yeah.
We've gone through Dwarf. We're going
What,
through
no,
Drow.
well,
the
the
generally
Drow-
live underground?
The Drow and Dwarves lived in the mountains.
Now, I've got a question. This might seem silly, right? But do Drow like their settlements in any way, or do they keep them dark?
What do they like their settlements? Light them.
Yes. Should it be that dark? I know you can all see in the dark, but ritualistically, do you light lights? Do you
No,
have
we
any-
don't use the lights. No.
So
not
it
at all.
could be there could be Drow in there.
Yes.
So should we shout?
No.
Be like, hello.
Maybe we should.
No,
Like,
I
go-
don't think that's a good idea.
Do you think we should sneak? Maybe you should go, Shania.
Maybe you should be nice to him. Yes.
Let me think for a moment.
I could cast fly and have a little look-see. Oh no, wait, because I'll lose my dark vision as soon as I leave.
I mean, I
in your belt.
I mean, I could fly if you like, and then.
Would
Have
they?
a look,
Would
have a
they be okay with a flying drow?
Well, I mean, there are flying. It's like it would not necessarily be an uncommon thing to see.
Right.
Many of the drow have this power, but
Just make sure if you do fly over, have a look all along the watchtower.
yes, I understand your reference. Thank you.
Metal.
I mean, more rock, really, but okay.
I know what metal is.
No, you
Not
don't.
like Dark Elf metal.
Hello. Well,
not like this, man.
Velda wouldn't have a clear idea what metal was, to be honest. He'd just be into it, but no, right.
Like someone
Okay.
from the home counties hanging out with like a Finn and being like metal, right? And the Finnish person being like, no.
Yeah.
No, not metal, no.
So who's gonna go and have a look at the watchtowers?
All along.
Well, I think.
Spider climb up
maybe-
the towers.
I mean, I could go invisible and then fly,
Well, what would be the point?
or I could turn you invisible, Fulton, and then you could fly.
But will you be able to converse with anyone that you see?
Well, I can do a little bit of telepathy as well.
You can.
So Fulton could like talk to me, and I'll tell you what's going on.
I don't speak
No, what I mean
Drow.
is Drow. Can you speak Drow?
Oh, I can't. Nah.
No.
No, I don't think anyone can
Okay.
speak Drow.
Well, I mean, obviously I can. So I will.
I could speak Elvish.
I mean,
Is it similar?
sorry, apart from you.
I mean,
Is it similar,
sort
like
of.
Elvish and Drow?
I mean, you know, it's of Elvish descent. Look,
I can speak
I'm gonna.
Draconic.
Okay, look. We need to keep going. So I'm going to climb up the wall. Shut up!
I'm speaking Draconic.
This is
I'm speaking
no.
Elvish.
Stop it! Oh my god! I can't hear myself think.
I'm
you
saying-
fucking idiots!
I'm saying.
I understood that. I can speak Drow now. It's amazing.
That was in common, you
Yay.
piece of shit.
I'm saying how nice
okay.
you are in Elvish. Like,
Well, thank you.
I wasn't. I was saying.
All right,
it was
what are we
metal and
doing?
Draconic.
Right. Okay. I'm going to climb up the wall and see what I can see. Okay.
Would you-
Just wait here.
do you want to go invisible?
You can make me invisible.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Fine. Fuck it. Yes.
Hold
make
on.
me invisible.
I'll make you invisible, and then
I will spider climb.
and then you can fly or spider, right? and then I'll do telepathy as well, and we can talk to each other. Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let's do it.
That sounds exciting.
Okay. Invisibility. So you're going to be invisible for 10 minutes. Here we
Okay,
go.
Great.
Shania
Climb.
disappears.
And then, do you want to
she
fly?
climbs up
Oh
the
no, you're
wall.
climbing. All right.
I'm climbing. I'm using
Okay.
spider climb.
And Shania runs off down the. Are you good? Did you cast the
I
telepathy
cast
as
it.
well, or you?
Oh, I'm kissing. I'm doing that now.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
So it's a verbal spell, so it can just like.
That's fine.
Okay. So we got the telepathy. We got invisibility, and I'm spider
Oh.
climbing up the wall.
It's only within 30 feet. So.
Shania immediately moves out of range. You
How
get
high is the wall?
The last thought you hear of Shania is
Hello?
like, I hope the range on this is longer than 30.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh shit. I'm saying that in my mind. You can't hear
It's
it.
weird that you hear Velda in your mind. Get the wrong line.
Okay.
Yes. Hello. Oh.
I go back to messaging.
Hello?
Shania, my telepathy's only 30 feet, so
Oh, I realise that now because I was just trying to describe to you exactly what I saw, and you obviously were not getting back to me. I was thinking you
you're-
were just being a prick.
if you're a little bit less than 120 feet away, you can still tell me.
Okay, how high up am I?
So you run up to, you're going straight up to the wall. So
Yeah,
where are
up
you
to the
approaching
wall.
it? So this wall goes across the wall goes kind of across the cavern, and then you've got the gatehouse is kind of in the center of it. Where are you going to try climb the gatehouse or?
Can we? Is there a gap at the top of the wall at all?
Yeah, there is kind of a gap.
Yeah.
between
Okay,
the-
so I was
the
going to climb up to the top of the wall
Okay.
and look over the gap.
Okay, you climb up to the top of the wall and you'll have the gap. Give me a perception check to see how much you see. I can tell you, without a perception check, as you look over the top, you can see that immediately on the other side of the wall, the floor just drops away into the darkness, like there's a huge chasm that the wall seems to be right on the side of. Over by the gatehouse, you can see that there is a bridge across the chasm, and you can see more dark elf buildings along there. And on the other side of the chasm, there is kind of a cave wall, and you can see lots of dark elf buildings built into the side of the cave. This causeway seems to be the way into some kind of a settlement.
Okay, so I communicate all that to Bubba.
Okay.
And then I got a 28 on my perception.
28 is enough to see that there are dark elves in the watchtowers of the gatehouse.
Okay.
Looking out. But they don't see you because you are invisible.
So I tell him there are dark elves in the watchtowers. And then say, what shall I do? I don't know where to go. Like, should I stay up here? How long have I been invisible for now? How much time has passed?
It's only been about 3 minutes. You've got 7 left.
Like 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything else you think you can, like...
Well, she climbs along towards one of the watchtowers very stealthily.
Climb along towards one of the watchtowers very stealthily. Give me a stealth check.
Oh,
See if they hear you.
No.
Stealthy.
Oh, yeah. That is a 31.
Okay. All right. They don't give any hint that they have noticed you as you crawl closer to it.
How many of them are there?
You can see that there are, looking around, you can see that there are 2 drow in each watchtower, and then peering over, you can see that there are at least 2 down on the ground by the entrance between the gates, between the watchtowers. And then as you look over the wall, you can see a few more moving around, like on the bridge, and moving past windows in some of the... Like, this appears to be an occupied settlement.
So do I recognise any of the houses, or any of the anything they're wearing, any symbols, any styles that would make me go, oh my god, I know these?
It's Greg from bowling.
Classic Greg.
No, you don't recognise the houses, but you are a long way away from where you grew up. You're from the north, so this is a very different settlement.
So this is a very different settlement of Drow.
Yeah, what?
Should we just call out to them?
Nah.
Why?
Because we're just doing a little.
But if they see Shania crawling around, they'll be like, well, what are these people? If we just go, hello.
5 minutes left. Shania's just checking it out.
Yeah.
Literally, the whole point of her going invisible and having a look was to tell us what was going on.
Reconnaissance.
And you just want to wander up the front gate and go, hello.
Okay. Yeah, well, why not?
I can't fault your logic.
Is there any other, before I go, I'm about to go back down, I think, but before I do, do I notice anything else pertinent or important that could, help me? Us.
Your perception check.
Just give me a perception, see if you notice anything.
That is 34.
Their symbol appears to be that of a beetle, but you don't recognise what that is.
The earwigs.
Yeah.
It's John Lennon.
No, because
It's the Beatles.
It's 4 guys crossing the road.
Is it the earwigs?
All you need is love.
I mean, that's not a beetle, really.
Okay, so, with, I guess, a couple of minutes left, she scampers back down and goes over to see these guys. Presumably the guys in the watchtowers can't see us yet. We're too far away.
They don't seem to have don't seem to have reacted as if they can. So what conversation is happening between the 3 of you back over by the rocks?
So
Fulton, you can't just walk up to people and start shouting stuff.
Yeah,
like
you just say hello.
There might be unfriendly drow. There might be. Jesus.
I know. I'm sorry.
Sneaky.
I'm so sneaky and invisible.
Yes, metal. That was so
okay, so look, this is. There are a lot of Drow around. This is a fully operational settlement, for want of a better word.
What do you think? Would they be friendly to people from outside the Drow community?
I would think most likely no.
What if we went up to the gate and said hello?
I think that would be a pretty bad idea unless we need some kind of plan. Okay,
right.
You know, I don't think that just going up saying hello, we guys that just want to get through.
Can we offer them?
I think they'll say fuck you.
So when you had a look at the settlement, is there a way through or around it, or how many entrances were there?
I mean, if we cross over at where the gatehouse is, there is a huge chasm, as I mentioned before, and you can go over the bridge there, and then you will go into the town, and you would have to go through the town.
So it's
probably the only way through, but I don't think that going through as we are, especially not for Fulton, would be advisable at all. I think we need to have some kind of disguise, or at the very least a good story, you know, maybe
because
put
Drow,
Oaken in chains. Or,
Drow don't like
Oaken.
Fulton.
Ross, no!
What's going on?
Whoa.
Oh my god, I think she's...
Oaken in chains. That's your son, man.
It's your son.
That's dark. That is a Freudian slip.
And then,
oh my god.
And then I said Ross instead of
Fulton.
Oh my god. Are you wearing those shorts
Fuck.
underneath your skirt today?
All the time. All the time.
He's wearing the dick cutter. That's what
I'm quite
happens.
accustomed to these dick cutters now.
Yes, yes. I shall put my son in chains
Don't
and replace
kink
him with Ross, and he shall become my captive son.
One day we're going to be sat at record with just me, Colin, and James, and we're like, and Oaken, and Drum's going to have taken Ross swimming.
But
Yeah, right.
we're all a bit awkward, so he's still in the chains. We don't. It's like, do we take him out the chains? I'm not sure. Like, oh god.
Right, yeah, let's not
say something.
Let's not unpick that.
Fulton.
Let's-
So, you know, maybe if we had like Fulton in, you know, like he was a prisoner or something, or I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not even sure whether. I mean,
Hey, let's do it. Let's put me in chains or something.
is that a good idea?
A rope. Yeah, let's just say you got and
no,
you're.
I think it is. I think we should. We could go. We could do this friendly, couldn't we? We could go up there with some gifts or something. Like, just
Yeah,
can we pass
Fulton in
through? Like,
chains.
no, let's not.
no.
We can
See,
do
now-
that. Okay,
I don't
here.
mind this.
Hang on.
Wait, I have an idea. So maybe we are like bounty hunters, and he is
fugitive.
a fugitive that we need
And
to
I
get.
kill loads of
that we need
people.
to get somewhere over in the other place. Where's a place over in the mountains? What's the name of the place we're heading to? I can't fucking remember.
Well, we can say that we were just going to travel over the mountain, but the mountain had crumbled, so we came through the path.
yeah, exactly. So we had to come through this way.
Very innocent.
You know, we
almost the
don't
truth.
want any troubles or anything. We just want to get our bond back from capturing
Fulton
this
is
guy.
already
Yes, but of
tied
course-
ropes to himself.
No, stop that. No,
just-
because one, they would just want to kill him, and two, if he's that valuable that we're doing this enormous journey through the mountains, they'll take him for themselves.
No, they
I
won't.
don't know
us.
that they will care that much.
I mean, I think they will, because there's one Drow, and
Let's just try and see if it works.
I mean, what would your plan be if we did not do that?
well, I can fly.
Yeah, for
Good.
how long? How far?
Oh, 5 minutes.
Can't you hover
That's-
like
I don't
above the
think
ground?
that's going to
Can't
get you the whole way through
Well, I
the
can if I
village.
cast a spell. Yeah, well, I'll fly over it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that
There's
5 minutes
also
of
people
flying
in the watchtower.
is
5
going to
minutes
get
of
you
flying?
all the way to the other
I
side.
can fly at walking speed.
And
And there's
you
people
go.
in the watchtower, though.
That's all right. I'll
I'm
cast
saying-
invisibility.
I don't think
I can
that the
invisibly
village
fly.
is a thing that you can walk through in 5 minutes, okay? It's going to take longer than that.
If you were in the streets, but I could fly over the streets. I could be.
I'm
invisible.
trying to say... what's wrong with this fucking guy?
What is wrong with him
I
today?
don't know.
Yeah, I know.
He just seems to want to kill himself all the time.
I'll be invisible.
Fine, do you know what? Fuck you then. You fly over.
We'll go
and do
through.
the plan, okay?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Now, what about? Now, I just actually had a proper idea. What about if some of us fly who can sneak over there and then create a distraction long enough for the others to sort of whoosh, get through?
So you want an army of Drow to notice where we are in a bad way?
We're going to have to let them know. We're not going to be able to sneak everyone
But
through.
they might
No,
let us
that's why
through.
we're
They might be
trying
good.
not to sneak.
I know.
That's the fucking point.
I know that's very. But if we sneak in and don't make a distraction, then
Damn.
those who can't can then
Fulton
can get
walks
through.
towards the gate.
No,
come back.
in the ropes. In the rope.
And as you're walking, you can see that the two who are by the gate. Oh, there's already some commotion going on by the gates.
You're like shouting.
okay.
They definitely.
Okay, so Shania grabs hold of the rope and
Let me
like,
go!
Okay, no!
Let me go!
No, she slaps you through in the face.
Oh!
Four drow riding on lizards come riding out of the gates. The lizards come scuttling up the road towards you. The drow are all holding crossbows and aiming them at you as they approach.
Bubba runs in front. Wonderful Drow! Hello! Don't worry, we have a prisoner here, and we are just asking for safe passage through your lovely town.
Shania apologizes for her mouthy friend in Drow, and
I mean, I've got the best diplomacy,
message.
so
yeah, I know, but I will repeat the message in Drow.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Using the Drow customs that they would be accustomed to.
Got it.
They turn to each other. Unter der Flappenspiel. Ah, ja. Was ist die Flappenspiel? Das ist Hundeschuntenbunden.
They're talking about. They don't know what you are.
Oh, well, I am.
Okay, yeah, no, they think that they're confused by your sort of bird.
Tell them I am the dinosaur man.
The
dinosaur man. Remember the big dragon? I'm the dinosaur.
Okay, fine.
Man.
All right. Do you know what? I'll just say, Uschgeflugen Tegenslagen ist die Gurken Dragenschugenslagen ist gebetein das Gordon. Für die Gordon Basken and Schön gebetegen der Vergangen.
Dinosaur man.
That's what I said, okay?
Yeah, no,
I said in the Drows.
I'm just repeating it.
In we snap into Drow. You start speaking. I assume you speak to them in Drow. You don't just make up.
That's okay. Yeah, no, that was supposed to be Drow.
That's what we hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
They look to you. They say, "We don't know you."
No, I am not from this settlement. I am a rogue now these days. I'm a bounty hunter, and these are my fellow hunters, and this is our quarry here, and we wanted to travel. She hits him in the face. Like, oh! Fired. Apologies. So, we were planning to take him over the mountain, but the mountain has been crushed by some kind of beast, perhaps a giant, and this was the only other way through. We did not know that you were here. May we pass?
A giant, you say?
Yes.
Well, it seems you're in luck coming here and finding our settlement. Welcome to Tel Kalath, little sister. Tell me,
Thank you so much.
what is your name?
My name is Shania.
What house, Shania?
House of Rain.
Shania of the House of Rain.
Yes.
Interesting to know. My name is, and I should tell you, because I've been neglecting you recently, Dangerlings, every drow in this settlement is going to come from the Patreon NPC name.
Yes.
My name comes from Candice Marshall. My name is Russell Sprout. Of the House of Sprout. Thank you, Ken. And this is my companion, whose name comes from Stu Jackson. His name is Steely Dix. Russell Sprout and Steely Dix.
Is he from the House of Dix?
He's from the House of Dix. He's the
House of Sprouts.
Welcome to the House of Dix. There we go.
popular HBO show, House of the Dicks.
It's not getting a second season. Except on Pornhub.
We are the most notorious, we are the most well-versed gate guards in all of the cavern. Tell them, Steely. Yeah, we are very, very good at guarding the gates.
I believe you. You are extremely vigilant.
shit.
You can't understand them.
I know, but I'm just.
What is your Corey saying?
What? He's being rude as usual. He's a dirty dwarf, a stinking heathen who has caused much trouble amongst the people from whom I come, and we are finally we have found this dirty pieces of shit.
Disgusting creature. Disgusting. I spit upon dwarves.
Shania spits at him. Right in his eye.
Fulton tries to spit, but it just goes over his beard.
It has been so long since we spat upon a dwarf. May we?
Yeah, yes, of course, please. Be my guest.
They both ride alongside and spit on Fulton. They then look expectantly at Velda and Bubba.
Guys, I think you should spit at them.
I spit on
That's really gets sort of more like a sort of flail of spittle that comes from Melder. He's not very good at it.
Oh, God. The Sylph got more on me.
Sorry about that. Yes, I'm not very good at the old spitting. Do you want to try again?
No, do you know what? I think maybe we started enough. Are you feeling fulfilled from this?
Very well. I feel we have spat on the dwarf enough for now.
Okay.
Perhaps we will spit on him
Please
later.
do tell anyone in the village if they would wish to spit on him as we walk past. They are most welcome.
We will send word.
There goes his clean.
There goes clean.
Fulton clean.
It has been so long since we had a dwarf spitting.
Well, I am glad to bring you the pleasures of our kind.
You are most welcome here, Shania of the House of Rain. Anyone who captures the enemies of our people is welcome amongst our kind. Come, you must travel here. You must be weary after your journey.
Yes, indeed we are. Thank you for your kindness.
Come, you will want to meet the High Priestess.
Oh, of course. Shit.
They turn and start riding. They kind of form up around you all and start riding back. And start heading back.
Shania, what's going on?
Okay, so we are going to head into the city. They are very welcome. They welcome us. They say that, we must be tired and we would probably like to see the High Priestess. To which I said, yes, of course we will.
No, I don't want to see the High Priestess.
No, that's mad.
Hey.
Oh, what?
Shh, keep your heads, okay? We do not want them to see any kind of weakness or bickering between us. They will immediately jump on this, okay? So none of this, okay? Just please follow my lead, okay? I will, if I can possibly avoid it, get us out of here just very quickly, okay? But if I cannot, then we must just go with the flow.
Should we spit on Fulton again?
Not yet. There may be a group spitting from the rest of the village at some point, in which case, please do feel free to join in, okay? Sorry about this, Fulton. Thanks. But it's just the way it goes, okay?
Will there be sandwiches at this sort of door spitting? I've never been to a door spitting before.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I have been a part of this world. I don't fucking know, okay? So let's just stay calm and she smiles.
As you pass some Drow, they kind of eye you suspiciously and then kind of wave a little. One of the when they get to the front, Russell Sprout calls out, "Attention! Unter der Gobi Bratwurst, man!" And immediately people start leaning out their windows and spitting at Fulton.
Okay, we may as well join in. Come on.
Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, dear. Sorry, Fulton.
Like
Do you know what? Drow are amazingly accurate with their spits.
Oh, yeah, I'm standing right
Not
next
even
to
a single bit of flob has touched me.
They're amazed. They're very. They know exactly where they wanted to go and how much they want to put.
Yes, and the
really good,
velocity as well. With some of it's quite impressive.
One of them almost blinded my eye.
I mean, your plan.
They take you a little way into the village, so along the causeway, over the cavern, and into a sort of a town square where there are a lot of drow buildings built up on the cavern walls. And you're left there with a couple of the guards for a bit while Steely Dix goes off to have a quick talk with somebody, and then comes back a little while later and says, I have spoken about your plight. You are very welcome here. It has been so long since we have heard from other parts of the Darklands. We wish to hear all about what is happening in the other houses. You and your friends are welcome to stay. What are their names?
This is Builder Shortstite. He's a sylph and a wizard.
I think she's talking about me.
This is Mama Big Strokes. and she is a Tengu, which I believe maybe you have not seen before. They are more common in the north. We have seen them in the parts that I come from many times. A great bard and a wonderful warrior and hero. Hero of our tile. Yes, a bard. Yes.
Does he know many songs from the other places?
He knows some songs. I mean, he is not from the Dark Realms as such. I met him on a strange journey to find this gentleman. Yes. Anyway, yes, and me, and our quarry here is a dirty dwarf.
Dirty dwarf. That's so dirty.
His name is Shulton Crackle-Bones.
I hope you're remembering these names.
I mean,
Nope.
Okay. So,
we can't remember the names. I've no idea what she's saying.
You also made Bubba a she.
To write down.
Will your bard friend sing us songs of the outside?
I'm sure this will be not a problem. Let me check.
Flappy man, plinkle spring.
What are you saying?
Okay, they are hoping that you would regale them with a song from the outside. Now, I've told them that you don't know songs of the dark places.
I don't know
you're
any
not
songs
from
of
there.
the dark.
Just make up some things that will be nothing to do with us at all.
Right, yeah.
Something just something totally different. You can do that, right?
Sure,
bro?
yeah, of course I can.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Maybe saying that dark elves aren't so bad or something.
Maybe we'll do it in 5 minutes on the next episode.
Okay.
Then I can tune.
Sounds like a
my
great
actual
plan.
instrument and
Yes, he is absolutely
improvise
100% very, very much would like to regale you with some of his greatest songs. But at the moment, we are extremely tired, and we're hoping that perhaps we could turn in for the evening.
Of course.
Thank you.
We will make sure that you have somewhere to stay. Come with us this way. We will have a home made for you. They take you to one of the houses. This house is currently unoccupied, and it would be our honor to grant it for you for the night, so that you may rest.
You are extremely kind. Thank you so much for helping us in this time of need. Farewell. Good night.
Good night to you. Be careful. Watch that dwarf. He looks sticky.
Don't worry. I will put him in the corner and stick him to the wall.
Please, may I have one more?
Yes, go.
I'm dehydrated. And they usher you. They step back as you head into the house. They close the door behind you. After a little while, there is a knock at the door. So the house is pretty bare as you go inside. There's not a lot of...
Is there not even a dishwasher?
There's no dishwasher.
That's dwarven, man.
Yes,
Drow
dwarven.
so behind
They shun
us.
those.
Drow only have ironing boards.
God, yes.
It's got a couple of cots, and it's got a couple of cots. It's got a basin. That's about it. It's in this house.
In his house.
Not even a day or a night hole.
No day hole. No night hole.
time
It's
it
dwarven,
is.
man. It's dwarven.
I know, but
care.
surely it would rub off. It's only just a bit
No.
down the road, isn't it?
Drow don't have it. Drow have got a good hole. Drow have got an evil hole that tells you if it's good or evil, and it's just the word evil written on the ceiling.
An evil ceiling.
There's a knock at the door after about an hour.
Quick, Fulton, tie yourself up again.
You're too slick from all the spit. It's,
I mean, I love the fact that we could literally tie him.
Shania ties him up and ties him to something in the room as well.
Yeah, we could tie him
Tie
up.
him to the radiator. Go on, there we are, over there. Because they've got radiators.
What the fuck is a radiator?
Well, I mean, look, that thing over there. Look, it's stone that gets hot if you put it in the fire, and then you put it over there.
It's not called a radiator, it's called the hot stone.
Oh,
For
the hot
fuck's
stone.
sake.
All right.
Quick, open the door. Open the door.
Why is
Okay,
there
yeah, I'm
evil written
opening
on the
the door.
ceiling?
you go to open the door. The door is locked.
Geschrunkleblegen.
The door is locked. The door doesn't open. There is a like a peephole in it that you can slide.
Oh, wait, hold on. Geschlugeplegen.
There is a female drow wearing priestess's robes standing there. Welcome to Tel Kelath. I am the head of this settlement. My name... Fucking hell. My name comes from Roderick Griffiths. I am Melanie von Poodlebreaker of House Poodlebreaker.
Nice.
It is the greatest pleasure to meet you, High Priestess.
The breaker of poodles. Many
Yes.
poodles were broken to bring us to this place.
I respect the broken poodle.
I see that you have brought us some very interesting things. You have brought us this spitty dwarf. You have brought us a bard. You have brought us a wizard. And you have brought us Shania Rain. And that is where we leave it for tonight.
Because the last time that I fucking didn't tell someone my name, it seemed like a big mistake. So I thought, do you know
So
what?
instead, you told them fake names for all the people they've no idea who they are, and you told them your actual name.
I am the dangerling of the week. I am the dangerling of the week. My name is Veyron. My name is Veyron. Thank you, Veyron, for being a dangerling of the week. Dangerling of the week. If you want your name on the show, all you have to do is go to Patreon and subscribe. Thank you.